What's going on, everyone? My name is Martin Collins Jr. In today's video, we are going to be discussing lighting. Lighting is super important when it comes to your production. It doesn't matter if you're doing YouTube or if you're doing any type of movies or films. It's super important to have good lighting in every scenario that you're in. So in this video, since we are talking strictly about YouTube, we are going to be discussing lighting, and I'm going to let you know my 3 lighting setup that is set up right now to actually allow me to have the cinematic look that I'm going for, and how you can actually copy this style so you can have the same exact thing for your videos. So let's get right into it. Pertaining to the lights, I have 3 different lights that I actually have set up in this room. 2 of them are actually attached to my desk, and then I have a practical light behind me. So now in this video, I'm actually going to show you why I have the lights set up the way that I do in this video, and then I'm pretty much going to give you a quick tip on what you can also do to allow yourself to actually look a little bit more cinematic pertaining to these lights as well. So this is the lighting setup that I have set up on my desk. I have 2 lights that's connected to, desk mount arms, and then I have a floor lamp to help support the background lighting. So we're gonna start with the Amaran 60D. When it comes to, this particular camera is very powerful. As you can see, it's already at 100%. And it's lighting literally the whole entire room on one side. I have it on this articulating desk arm. So if I wanted to kind of like, reposition how I want the lighting to position me, I can do so. But right now I just have it straight up, and then I have it tilted down at 45. So when I sit at the desk here, obviously I'm well lit and exposed. And then for the GMV light, I have it somewhat like close to the middle of the desk. But by me having that there and having it at the lighting settings that I have it at, I'm actually able to light somewhat of the middle of my face. Um, so it makes it a lot easier for me to be well lit and well exposed. Then obviously with the camera settings, that changes things as well. So by me getting the type of look that I have is mainly because of these 3 lights, but it's also because of what's on the camera. As you can see on my camera, I actually have a ND filter that's actually set up on here. It's a variable ND. And then I also have a black mist filter that is connected to the cinema camera, or the cinema lens, I'm sorry. Um, and by me doing that, that's actually giving me a moody type of look that I'm actually going for. So that all with the lighting that's set up on the desk, that also helps support what I'm trying to get out of this lens. And then obviously by me having the R7, I'm able to get the quality that I'm looking for as well. So this is actually how my lighting is set up, and I make it very simple. I have a lantern box that's connected to, the 60D. So that's what's making me get the soft, more of the soft look on my skin. And then obviously I have, the tilting panels that I can use for the GMV LED light. So that actually gives me the look that I actually want. With the floor lamp, with that lamp itself, that's actually helping me, get a little bit more. It's more of a practical light, but it's actually helping the background as well. So I get a little bit more separation from that background. So by me using the floor lamp, that actually helps. And then pretty soon I'm actually going to have something on the other side too. That's actually going to help, kind of, I guess, make the videos pop a little bit more. I don't know if I want to put a plant there or just put another light there, or I'm not sure yet. I got to figure it out. But yeah, this is basically how my production is set up with my lighting. And literally all I got to do is just press buttons. Everything turns on. And then I'm actually just sitting and everything looks good. So that is the lighting setup. And that's how I have all my lights positioned for my YouTube videos. So that's pretty much the setup when it comes to all 3 of these lights set up on top of the attachments that I have on my cinema lens. It's pretty much simple, to the point, no over complications on anything. What I will say too, what you actually wear matters as well. I know that sounds kind of weird, but by me having a darker type, clothing or shirt, for this video pertaining to the light, I'm actually able to blend in a little bit more with the mood that I'm going for. So by having like, this is more like a dark navy. If I were to have like a black shirt or anything like that, it actually helps. If I were to have a white shirt, it kind of, or any type of light shirt, it kind of overexposes it a little bit. But again, because I have the variable ND, I can actually adjust it to where I can still look pretty well lit and exposed. So you just gotta be aware too when you are, filming and you have a powerful light. You want to make sure that you're wearing different colors to kind of block out, you know, that type of color spacing. So if I have something that's if I have a light that's very bright, I would like to wear, dark clothing to kind of blend in most of that overexpose exposure. If I have, very dark or moody type lighting, like any type of red, blues, greens, yellows, etc., you want to kind of wear like light clothing to kind of pop out and actually, be more lit and exposed. Um, so you kind of have to understand coloring as well when it comes to filming. But this is just the beginning course of it. Like I said, just use these 3 lighting setups or use 2 of the lighting setups or just use 1 lighting setup. Either way, by you being able to understand the settings that's on your phone or that's on your camera, and just being able to understand how to use the power of lighting will actually make your videos look a little bit more cinematic. And then just by having practical lights behind you and being able to have stuff around your scenery to make your videos pop a little bit more and make it look a little bit more interesting, that's important as well. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I have plenty of videos on here that you guys can watch pertaining to filming yourself, cinematically, when it comes to understanding, low light, and how to actually use, your exposure and use the exposure triangle the correct way. I have tips on using, your iPhone if you want to go ahead and film with your iPhone. So I have plenty of videos on here to kind of get you guys up and ready and started so you can start creating today. So if you want to check out those videos, go ahead and check out these playlists that I have set up for you and let me know what you guys think. But I appreciate the love and I'll talk to you guys soon.